Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, it's Fury. Hi. So let's see, where are the corners of this? So, can see up to here. Okay, the tip of that. Over on this other side. Corner, can see out to here. Can see. Okay. Find my other cursor, can see down to here. Okay. Can see out over to here. So, corner, well, Gray's limitation is over here, alright. And try panning it to the side a bit. Yeah, I feel like that's better. So let's see, so it can still only go up to here, alright. Anyway. Here to talk about is in writing. Let's hope that I spelled that correctly. Written, nope, that's not good. Right. I'm just gonna go. Is it an H? No, there's no H. This should not be difficult for me to spell. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with that. Alright, and new layer, draw layer. Above, up, draw layer, blah 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 blah. And let me change this color. No, change color. Whoop. Red, okay. And okay. Cool. Right order in writing. So yeah, you can't do everything. And this doesn't only apply to writing. This is also about game mastering. Let me tilt this lamp down. Okay. Alright, anyway, so, there's gonna be too many times. The priorities. You can't do everything. You can't. You're gonna get mixed up. Something's going to go wrong. You can't do everything. What you can do, however, is save yourself some space. For example, and you know, this is just my suggestion, but I do this for I'm going to talk about this in the context of D&D and Pathfinder because, well, I use, of course, yet again, this channel is about the web novel Chronicle, and yeah, Pathfinder was a big inspiration. Let me adjust my lamp again. Oh, no, that's not good. There we go. Well, yeah, I do have to do a lot of work. I don't, but still, I can't do everything. I'm not perfect. I don't have all the time in the world. How far forward do I have to go? Okay, so I have to go about this far. That there, right there, that's pretty far forward. Yeah, that's pretty far forward. Okay. But yeah, I can't do everything. So I have a simple solution. That is, it's called inspiration. I just take inspiration from things. You know, such as, And I need to write this down. So, you know what? This is one of the few times I'm actually going to use the text tool. Inspiration. For example. Ooh. If I... Okay, now I wonder what is this? Oh, a smudge tool. So if I do this, and I smudge it. Ooh, smudge. And paintbrush tool. Don't understand the difference between paintbrush and pencil. What a paint... Oh wait, so is paintbrush just like a bigger pencil? Whoop. Oh, paintbrush is square. Pencil is... Okay, pencil... What's the difference? I don't understand. Anyway. 8, enter. Did not know that it was a square. The more I know. But yeah, take inspiration from things. For example, click in the browser. D&D maps. Get D&D maps. Go to your browser. Go click it in. D&D maps. That's it. It's just boom, maps. Map of something. Cause like sure. And let's go click on. I actually like this thing pretty well. What I'm saying is, don't take this map and put it in your story because it's not yours. But if you're writing a scene, find a map to plan it out. Plan out the positions of everything. Like, put this on like your iPad or whatever. You know, I don't know, maybe. Okay, if you have a laptop and you also have an iPad, cool. If you have a laptop, you have your phone. Because okay, you're probably gonna be if you're typing out a story. If you're writing a story, you're probably not gonna do it on like a phone keyboard. You know what I mean? Like typing on a screen, and you're probably also not gonna write on a piece of paper. You're probably gonna use a laptop and type it on a keyboard. You take a piece of saran wrap and you put it over your phone, and you can draw on it. And when you're done, take off the saran wrap. Put an X for a character. Put an O for a character. Put a square for a character. Draw the character. There's shit. You don't need. But don't draw on your phone screen, of course, unless you have a erasable phone screen. But in any case, use a map. You might think that you don't need a map. Alright, then don't use a map. It's cool, but use a map. It's good for you. Well, only if you need it. I use these. I plan these out. I often use maps. Another thing. Right? Hey, what? And I say D&D maps, right? I put D&D maps up here at the top because, well, why not? I mean, I can. Works out for me. Because if I just said, maps. No, wait. Maps. I can get a lot of US maps because I'm from the United States, in case you don't know this. Right? Or, I don't know. Pathfinder maps. Look, I don't know what this is, but it's cool. And look at this dungeon here. Cool. You want to write a dungeon? You want to write something? You want to write dungeon? Okay. Here's a layout of a inn, I guess. Like a what's this? Like an eating area. Wait, is this somebody's house or is this an inn? I can't tell, but it's on a port. It's on. But I'm just gonna go with this as an inn, or yeah, this is somebody's house. This is certainly this is definitely somebody's house. This may or may not be. I don't know, but Yeah, that's definitely somebody's house. Anyway, use it. I use maps. And if you're a game master for like Pathfinder, use maps. Take someone's map. It's you don't have to bother making your own map. I know a lot of people say that, well, if you try to look for a map, it's going to take you a while. Okay, it's going to take you longer to draw a map, probably. But I mean, even if you draw quickly, I mean, this is in full color. Yeah, I mean, if you draw something black and white, just like, then with a pen, oh yeah, you can draw a pretty good map in like 10 minutes. Yeah, if black and white on grid paper, oh yeah, you can draw a good map in like 10 minutes. But this is full color. Now this is going to take you like. Isn't that right here? I mean, hey, even the line art would not take 10 minutes. This would be like 30 minutes of line art, But like, full color? Oh, it's gonna be like 3 hours. No, that's really good. That's high quality. This is a high quality map. So draw it. I mean, when I say 10 minutes sketch, I mean like, say, let's go isometric maps because they're mostly like that. Yeah, they're mostly in just they're mostly just line art. Like, oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, also ROBLOX Armory makes some pretty good videos as well. I'll say that like they make a lot of good stuff for your like Pathfinder D&D needs. Like, their content's pretty. I mean, like there's videos on like painting minis, videos on the maps, of course, or how to build sets. Oh, by the way, this is not sponsored, not at all. I'm not sponsored by ROBLOX Armory. I just like them. I happen to see them in the search results, so I just say they're good stuff. Go check them out. If I like it, and well, I mean, you're here to hear my advice, so here's more advice. I like ROBLOX Armory, so you will like it too, because, well, if you're watching this stream or video, well, of course you would like it. Like, this is semi-Pathfinder stream? Semi? Anyway, so, back to looking at, the D&D maps. Gonna go all the way back to D&D maps. Yeah, there we go. I like this road. But yeah, just take stuff. Wait. Oh, look at this. No. Mall layout maps. Okay. Any game masters here, like Pathfinder game masters, this is the best way to design a dungeon if you want it to be a really good detailed dungeon. Me, for my games, I just look at mall layouts, and those are the rooms now. That's the layout of the dungeon. Like, by the way, look how all my bookmarks are just, they're just all D&D. Yeah, you can see my bookmarks. No, wait. You can see all my bookmarks. They're very clear. They're just all D&D. This is all I do. You think I have a life outside? You think I have a life? You think I do? Cause I mean, like I do, but like D&D. Well, Pathfinder and D&D. Yeah, that's all I do. All my bookmarks are just D&D. That's it. Like there's no anime. There's no like, I don't know, like cool Pinterest about like cute cats or anything. No, it's D&D. That's all I do with my time. Seriously. Is it a problem? No, I don't think it is. I mean, hey, it's kind of my job. Anyway, yeah, just D&D. That's it. It's just D&D. Anyway, whatever. But you don't care. You don't care about my bookmarks. But yeah. Oh yeah, also. Yeah, you want to check out some cool stuff? I'm just gonna go click on this one right here. Spell point from the... Stack Exchange has good, really good discussions as well. Stack Exchange. I like Stack Exchange. I go to that for if I have questions. Yeah. Where I'm going back to the mall maps because I can talk about mall maps. So, let's go with what's a good looking mall right here. I kind of like this one. I like this one. So, you see how you have like 3 main like end stores. Okay, so here's what I do probably. So you start off here, and I'm just gonna exclude Burlington and make it into a bunch of like these little stores like they're on the other side. Okay, so you come in through, so this will be the entrance to the dungeon. Here in the center would be a, like, it would be like a bathroom, you know? Except that the center boss room would be closed. Now, you could walk through it, but the boss you could not fight. The way you would have to fight the boss is by going through here. And then this would be another boss room. Boss chamber. With a smaller boss. Probably a lieutenant of the big boss. All 3 of these big rooms would have a mini-boss. But they would be locked. Locked doors. In order to get to them, I would probably have the Pathfinder party have to fight through a certain number of rooms. For the case of this, let's say they have to fight through 6 rooms. Each room will give them a key, and then they will unlock 6 locks. All the keys are the same from each room, and so yeah, they just need to fight through 6 of these rooms, in which, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on this side, and I'd probably put about 7 on this side. Okay, that's 16, and they have to fight through 6 of them. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Other side, right? Yeah, and they wouldn't level up after this. You wanna know why? Because sort of this whole fighting, okay, and then the boss fight. This wing was like 2 sessions, and okay, this would be included. This whole like explain, like seeing that you do have to go down to the mini boss. Okay, that would be part of like the first session. Okay, so you got 1 session of discovering that what you have to do, and then starting the second session, you finish it, fight the boss. 3rd and 4th session, second wing. 5th and 6th sessions of Pathfinder, 3rd wing, and the 7th session is probably I'm going to spend the entire time in a boss fight. Look at that. That's a 7 Pathfinder sessions dungeon. And would you look at that? You got it from all layout. Now you might wonder, okay. Sounds kind of boring. Yeah, it does. It does sound kind of boring right now. Because, you know why? It's rooms. It's just a layout. There's not anything there. There's nothing cool. Yeah, of course there's nothing cool. Why would there be? Just I mean, we haven't found anything yet. I haven't like, yeah, I haven't flavored this yet. Maybe they're each themed around a certain kind of, maybe they're each themed around something like maybe this is a dragon who has control. You see this great towering statue of a dragon in the center, and the dragon's like, I don't know, maybe it's like the Avatar dragon, like it's the master of all 4 elements. Okay, but okay, if it was the master of all 4 elements, I'd add a 4th wing. You got an air wing, a water wing, a fire wing, which I, yellow, yellow for the, okay, well, I mean, it's kind of green, but it's more a watery green color, so yeah, green for water, yellow for air, pinkish for fire, probably add in like a, I don't know, what color would be earth, probably a gray or something, Nah, gray would be weird. No, it's not one of the colors. How about blue? A blue wing, the blue wing for water, and then I could turn this blue and make a green wing for Earth. There we go. So yeah, 4 different wings, each themed around an element, and then you have the final boss, which is the dragon, the master of all 4 elements. That works. That works out. I'd say that would be a pretty good dungeon. Might have, at the end of it, is an elemental. In each room, you'd have different puzzles. Maybe some are puzzle rooms, some are fighting rooms. Like maybe you'd have to fight off a bunch of mephits. You know, a bunch of maybe storm mephits in one room. Or you might have to solve a puzzle that involves blowing to certain shells, right, in another room. Or you might have to try to design or you might have to in one room, you might have to fight through powerful okay, you know those games at a carnival where it's like the bridge, but the bridge is supported at 2 points, right? So it's like a rope bridge, but instead of there being 2 lines going across, you have the 2 lines, but then the end closer to you, both ends of the lines are both tied at a single point, and opposite of you, both ends are tied at a single point, so that it's really tilty. Maybe you had to go through one of those, but then there's wind constantly buffeting you and trying to throw you off. That would be really difficult. And yeah, the shells, the ladder, the mephits. Okay, we got a puzzle, we got a puzzle, an athletics determination, and a fight. And all 3 of those things are good things for rooms. Before you get to the final boss, which is an elemental. Okay, that works out. Okay, that's the air wing. 3 other wings, I could figure something out. Probably if I actually intended on making this into a session plan. And then you have the dragon in the center. That works out. It's the master of all 4 elements, so it makes sense. Each of the 4 wings would be about an element. Great. That's a dungeon. Great. And guess what? D&D maps to plan out a scene. Mall layouts so that I can create a dungeon for Pathfinder. Great. Or I can even take D&D maps and just say, hey, why don't I take a map and put it into my game? In Pathfinder. I can just take this map and have an encounter happening with a bunch of maybe a pair of hill giants. One, maybe an old giant and his younger brother came to visit him. So, they're just hanging out, eating some nice beef. With maybe some cheese as well. Yeah, beef and cheese. Sounds delicious. Yeah, eating some beef and cheese together. Adventurers come knocking at their door looking for trouble. Great! Now 2 giants come out and there's a fight out here in front. Okay, that's pretty cool. One of them maybe stand in the back picking up, some rocks from the sides and throwing them, while another one uses their fists to punch. Well then, I'd say that's a dynamic encounter. Not 1 creature, but 2. Hey, I just looked up D&D maps, found a picture, and then I thought of this to use. So yeah, just put in D&D maps if you want. It's not that difficult, and you don't need to make your own maps. Like I said again, dungeon maps, great. In all these cases, it's inspiration. Which is my priority. It's time. I don't need to I don't need to go design a layout. I don't need to go design a map. I know why I'm here. Well, I need to figure out why they're here. I need to flavor things. I can design encounters. Designing encounters makes it flavorful, makes it cool. But it's unnecessary for me to have to go design another layout for a dungeon. It's unnecessary for me to have to draw a map. It's unnecessary. I wouldn't need to do that. I don't draw scenery. I write stories. I write lore and I write history. That's the kind of game master I am for Pathfinder. 'Cause, yet again, I'm a writer. I wrote the Chronicle. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's how I'm going to do this. For, you know, D&D maps, Pathfinder, whatever. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I do. Let me find. Let me just look this. Let me just type this up. Inspiration and there. Me, did I? Don't think I spelled that correctly. So, is it? Is there two N's? Whatever. And slash. Draw layer and inspiration does not equal theft. Don't just steal things. Use them. Use them to inspire you. And go back to this D&D, to the D&D map. Use it to inspire you. Put it into your game. But give credit. Now, do I know who made this? No. If I did know who made this, I would credit them. But I actually don't know who made this. So, yeah, I couldn't play that. I don't know. I just don't know who made this. Hey, perhaps I should not have shown this because I don't know the credit for it, but, okay, so I'm just gonna go click on Pinterest. Look, you can see, okay, let's go click on imgur.com. Let's see if I can find a creator right here. It's called Fantastic Dodd. See, Fantastic Dodd. Okay. I'm gonna just say that that's who created. Just gonna go with that. Pretty sure that they did because look at all these. Yeah, I'll say that with all those hashtags. Yeah, it's probably them. So yeah, Fantastic Dodd. There's my credit. Okay. So yeah. Look what I did. Not that difficult. Some of you may need to put in more effort to find the creator. That's fine. But it's important to give credit. Okay? Just the same with this map. Security Square Mall. Gonna click on this now. So, cause, yeah, I know I don't really need, I know it may be unnecessary to put, this in, like, it might be unnecessary to put Security Square into, well, yeah, put right into this video, but whatever. Security Square Mall, that's the mall, that's what this is from. Okay, cool. Look at that. Not that difficult, and I got credit for both things. Congratulations. To me. Yeah. And if you decide to follow a similar strategy, good for you. In any case, yeah. I'd say that's enough about, talking about priorities in writing. I might make a part 2 if enough of you request it. I don't know, but you'll have to tell me what else to talk about, because I can probably find some more priorities, but you'd really have to give me a question about what you want, because, I mean, for today's question, it was about, you know, how to go about designing, you know what, you know, it was like, it was about how to cut unnecessary work. That actually was the question, but, so yeah, priorities in writing. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Enjoy, the rest of your day, and even if you don't enjoy it, stay zesty.